Okay, percussionists, so you should have out 8 index cards with you. But before we do anything with the index cards, let's talk about the keyboard. So this piano keyboard is very similar to your bell set. On your bell set, you're going to see a group of 3 keys that are on top, and you're going to see a group of 2 keys that are on top. So what we first have to do is we first have to identify where the notes are on the keyboard. So if you find the group of 3 again on your keyboard, on your bell set, you want to find the group of 3 and then you want to find the left key on the top. So that would be this one right here. If you go immediately to the left of that group of 3, that's F. So now let's think about our musical alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So you should have out the keyboard piece of paper along with you right now, and we're going to fill in this cheat sheet here before we make our index cards. So underneath the keyboard, go ahead and write the musical alphabet like I just did. And then I want you to draw an arrow to F. So here's F. So our first note we started with is F, which again is to the left of the 3 top keys. The next note on the bottom where the white keys are down here is going to be G. So you're going to fill in G. Then as you know, once we get to G on the musical alphabet, we go back and we start again with A. So then our next note is going to be A, then B, then C, D, E, and F. So again, you should be filling this out on your worksheet as we're going through this. Now we have to find B flat. So I want you to underline where B is, and then you're going to draw an arrow to the left key. That's going to be B flat. So anytime you find a group of 3 keys, the one all the way to the right is B flat. So find another group of 3 keys, find the one all the way to the right, and you'll write B flat. Find another group of flat keys and do the same thing. Okay, another note that we use a lot when we start is E flat. So go ahead and underline E. Then you're going to go immediately to the left to the top key, and that is going to be E flat. So right now, we are only going to make index cards and fill in on our piano keyboard here the notes that you have already learned on your flashcards. B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, and then we had B flat twice. If I wanted to continue up the keyboard, we have F again, which is right here. I would continue along the musical alphabet. F, G, A, B, and I'd keep going. Now, what if you wanted to find a different C on your piano? You would find the group of 2 keys on the top, and then you'd go immediately to the left, down, and that would be C. So find another spot right now where you have 2 keys together. Go ahead and circle them. And then you go immediately to the left, and that's C. So now what you're going to do is you're going to have out your index cards. So we are going to make the piano, we're going to make the keyboard on the back of our index cards, and it's going to look like this example right here. But we're going to go ahead and do this together so that it's easy for you to draw them along with me. All right, so go ahead and take the blank side of your index card, and you're going to make a long rectangle along the entire index card. Then come in a little ways, and you're going to come down, and you're drawing another rectangle inside of that long rectangle. Then you want to separate this into 3 keys, so you'll draw 2 lines. Then you're going to move up And you're going to do another rectangle just a little bit smaller. And you're going to separate that into 2 keys by drawing a line straight down the middle. Now we're going to go back to our left rectangle. And in the middle of that first 3 keys, you're going to draw a line down. Then in the middle of the second one. And then in the middle of the third one. Now you're going to draw a line to separate those top keys. Then we're going to do the same thing in the middle of each of the 2. And then you're going to draw a line again to separate the end of your rectangle. All right, so the first note that we are going to do is we are going to do B flat. So we talked about how B flat is all the way on the right of the 3 top black keys. So let's find where that one is. So here are the 3 top black keys. And you're going to find the one all the way to the right. So that's B flat. No matter where on the piano you have 3 black keys together, 3 of the top keys together, it's always B flat. So on the other side of the index card, you're going to write B flat. Now I want you to pause the video, and you should have 7 more index cards, and I want you to draw the keyboard on the back of each of the 7 additional index cards. And once you've done that, hit play again on the video, and we'll continue to fill them in together. So now take your next index card with the keyboard that's on the back, and I want you to find where the 2 keys on the top are together. So that's here. And you are going to color in the bottom key that's to the left. So just line this up with exactly where I'm coloring in mine. You're going to flip that one over, and you're going to write C. Take your next index card. Find the 2 keys that are again together. So I'll draw an arrow. You don't have to do this, but just so you can see where it is. And then I want you to draw the key that's in between those 2. And that's going to be D. So then on the back, you're going to write D. Now we're going to find those 2 keys again. And you're going to color in the top key on the right. And on the back, we're going to write E flat. Let's go to our next index card. And we're going to find the 3 keys that are together again. So I'll draw an arrow just to show you. Find the key that's to the left of the 3s on the bottom. Coloring that in. On the back, you'll write F. Then we're going to find the key that's immediately next to F. So we found the group of 3 again. And we're going to color in the one right next to F. And that one is G. Let's go to our next index card. So we know where F is. We know where G is. Now we're going to color in A. So A is between, in the group of 3, between the second and the third key there. And on the back, we write A. And then we're going to finish with the same note we started with. So we're going to find the group of 3 again. We're going to find on the top, in the group of 3, the one immediately to the right. Color that in. And we're going to put B flat. So you want to utilize this cheat sheet that you guys have right here, in addition to the flashcards, so that you can know where on the keyboard each of our notes are. Don't forget to practice with them, and don't forget to keep them in a little baggie in your binder so we can use them as reference during class.